Speaker and Fox News contributor and author of Trump's Triumph. All right. Newt, I would say this is Trump's triumph, right out of your book. You were a good leading indicator on this. You got the book out before he signed the bill. But this is quite remarkable, and chances are his successes are going to continue. Like I say, I'm taking the over on this bet. What say you?
Well, I mean, first of all, the idea that he could get one bill and could get it through the Senate and the House and signed by July 4th, I think if you'd offered that bet back in January, you'd have a lot of people betting against you. And it's a sign of Trump's vision and of his ability as a closer and as a communicator. He's also set the stage now for Congress to come back and start a 4 or 5 year project of actually balancing the budget, starting with economic growth. Because as you know, as well as anybody in the country, you get this economy roaring. The sheer scale of wealth of people who go to work, get better salaries, have better dividends, all those things create a wave of revenue that changes every factor that's currently being put on. So I think he's on the edge of a huge long-term triumph. I think that he's got a lot of things he's got to solve still. But nonetheless, this is a remarkable couple of weeks. And as you point out, when you take all the different pieces of the last 2 weeks, I don't remember any time recently having had a president have that many successes simultaneously in a 14-day period.
Yeah, well, I think it is quite remarkable, and that's why I'm taking the over, because I think these successes are going to continue. And the Democrats continue to stupidly, in the Trump derangement syndrome, they stupidly oppose everything he does. Why? Because it's him. I think that's the main thing. But this war, they're losing this war. They are losing this war against Donald Trump, it seems to me.
Well, look, I listened to the last 4 or 5 hours of the Democratic leader, Hakeem Jeffries' amazing filibuster. And I thought I'd never heard anybody speak so long while saying so little that was true. It was an amazing performance because the Democrats have this mantra, and they don't get it. The country doesn't believe what they're talking about. And, of course, with the rise of Mondami, it's going to be even more obvious and vivid. Because he is a genuine socialist of the deepest kind. And the damage he could do to New York City would be so phenomenal that it would be a lesson for the whole country of why you don't want to have socialists in charge. So I see the Democrats totally unable to grapple with the real world. Look, the American people want prosperity. They want safety. They want their borders controlled. They want to know they have a better future, both for themselves and their children. And the president's speech in Iowa last week, launching the 250th anniversary, is very important. We're a country bound together by a patriotism that's unique, that says every one of us, of every background, is endowed by God with certain rights. And my older daughter, Kathy Lubbers, was in Sheboygan for the 4th of July, sent me a picture of the local Hmong community that was part of the 4th of July parade, because that's the heart of America. You can come here from anywhere legally, you can contribute to America, and somehow you become American, no matter what your background. And I think the Democrats just don't get it.
Yeah, you know, the ranking system, I've always oversimplified the Declaration. God is first, men and women are second, government is last. Government works for us, and we get our rights from God. So I think that's a great reference. I know you're a great historian. As bad as the Democrats are, here's Mr. Trump signing this bill with a little talk from the South Lawn balcony of the White House, and he sounds so darn good. Take a listen, Newt.
So this bill will fuel massive economic growth and lift up the hardworking citizens who make this country run. The factory workers, farmers, mechanics, waiters, waitresses, police officers, firefighters, coal miners. We have officially made the Trump tax cuts permanent. That's the largest tax cut in the history of our country. And we've delivered no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, and no tax on Social Security for our great seniors.
Boy, I just love it. When he talks tax cuts and growth like that, Newt Gingrich, I just love it. By the way, Melania was having a great time, too. She's in a very good space as well. Newt, 30 seconds. What next? Where does he go next?
Well, look, I think where we go next is continue to modernize the government move towards a genuinely balanced budget as we did in the late 90s, which brings down interest rates, allows us to have even more tax cuts, and gives the American people genuine control over their lives rather than having government trying to control them.
All right, terrific stuff. Newt Gingrich, great stuff. The name of the book is Trump's Triumph. You beat Trump in Trump's Triumph. Anyway, Newt, thank you very, very much.